We're continuing with the theme that we were talking about, ID check. When you're talking about bushfires here in Australia, they always talk about the embers that come off of the fire that is burning. So it is these little things that separate themselves from the fire, and then they are blown away by wind. And then when they land, wherever they land, they will begin another small fire there. That then culminates to be a bigger fire, and then it becomes something now that needs to be fought independent of the real cause of the problem. Let me give an example. When you see termites, the ones that you see outside, those are not the issue that needs to be dealt with when it comes to termites. Although they are wreaking havoc on the outside, they are not the source of the problem. Until you find the queen in the nest of termites, then you will never be able to get rid of the problem of termites in that particular location. Same as bees. If you want to get rid of a hive, you move the queen of the bees or the queen of the hive. So in other words, if you dig through and persevere all the bites that you get until you get to the center of the hive where the queen exists, if you just take the queen, the entire flock of bees or the entire swarm, it doesn't matter how many they are, they will do the work for you. They will talk to one another and they will address each other. There is no longer a reason for us to exist here. If the queen has been killed, that is the end of that ecosystem. Some of the stuff that we deal with as children of God has got to do with one particular element that needs to be figured out exactly what it is. If you take it into a spiritual context, one issue attracts another issue, and then it attracts another issue, and then that issue attracts another issue until it becomes a hive of problems. This thing then begins to hide among the exterior elements that you are fighting. Your challenge then becomes, do I fight the bees outside the hive, or do I find the queen inside the hive? Don't be mistaken, finding the queen, you will be beaten. Getting into the depth of the issue, you will find pain as you go through the thickness of the things that are around. You will find the difficulty that surrounds the issue, because that issue has now used all the other problems as a way to cocoon itself or to protect itself from being found out. As a child of God, if you are not addressing what is behind the issues that you see on the surface, then the issue remains there. Mark 9, 17, 20, and 22. One of the crowd replied to him, "Teacher, I brought you my son, possessed with a spirit that makes him unable to speak. And whenever it seizes him, it intends to do harm and throws him down, and he foams at the mouth and grinds his teeth and becomes stiff." If something is on the inside causing things to be seen on the outside, why exactly is it that I am still dealing with the same problem for such a long time? What is the point when you are missing the point? So at the end of the day, child of God, figure it out. What is the issue? What is the problem? What needs to be addressed? Are you getting it? Before you put your knees on the ground, know exactly what you are addressing in prayer. Are you getting it? Yeah. Know exactly what it is that you want to be dealt, you want God to deal with in your life.